Okay, so the first thing we do is open up the internet browser. We're going to pull up one tab with the website that we're doing a BPO on. Go ahead and log on in. Okay, we're in. Now we want to open up two tabs for the MLS. One tab there. Excuse me. And another tab here. MLS. Okay, so we have our BPO page, MLS tab, and a second MLS tab. First thing to do is to find the property, the subject property we're looking for. In this case, let's go ahead and take 125 East Harmon. We're going to copy that. I like to go ahead and put that up here in the search bar so I have a quick reference of the address at all times. Now that we've got the address, let's go to the first MLS tab, and this will be our MLS subject tab. Everything over here will be for the subject property. Everything over here will be for the columns. So let's click on tax. Excuse me. And under street number, we're going to type in 25. We can type in E for East here, East Harmon. And then we can go down to the street name and type in Harmon. We're pulling up the tax record for the subject property. You can see this has a unit number, 2109. So we'll type that in here where it says property apartment number. Then we can click on details here. One record is perfect. Let's confirm that we have 125 East Harmon, 2109. Great. Right away we're going to print this. Print. And print. Now, we're going to go ahead and copy the subdivision name. And we're just going to keep that for now. A couple minutes, I'll show you what that's for. Now, from this point, we're looking for key information about the subject property. The piece of information we're looking for are lot square footage, type, living area, whether there's a pool, the age of the property, how many bedrooms and bathrooms, and what size garage it has. So, I write these down. We have 0 square footage for the lot. This is a condo. Condos do not have lot square footages. It's 1 story, so I'm going to write this down too. The living area is 520 square foot. It was built in 2006. 1 bathroom, no bedrooms, and no garage. Now it's time to search for the comparables. Click on the search tab. Excuse me. Now, this is a high-rise condo, so this is going to be a little different. First off, we need to click on the search type for high-rise. We want to click here, the drop-down menu for status, remove auction, add, pending, and closed. Click over here. You can see that we have 1,700 matches almost. And we need to narrow that down. The first thing we're going to do here, after we input the status, is search the subdivision. Or on this one, tower name. There we go. MGM signature. We have 382. So let's narrow it down by square footage of the subject property. And if you remember, our square footage was 520 square foot. A low of 400 and a high of 650. We still have 266 results, which is okay. Let's take a look at our results. Okay, so here's the results page. You can see here all the results are listed. The status is C status here. That means contingent. It's in escrow. It's currently listed and it's in escrow. ER means exclusive right. That property is on the market and available. There's a lot of them here. P means pending. That's also in escrow. That's a listing that's in escrow. And then S means sold. Once we come to this page, the first thing we want to do is click the tab here for actual close twice. Once and twice. This will organize our sales from the most recent sale going back in time. We need to pick sales that occurred within the last 90 days. All of these sales did, so it looks like we have a lot to work with. All of these are the same square foot as the subject. This is an easy selection of comps. Since this is a high rise, we do need to be aware how high the subject property is and the comparable properties. The subject property is on the 21st floor, so our comparables should be high floors as well. And it looks like that one, and that one will work. The first thing we're going to do here is look for the sales prices and see if there's any sales price that seems to be repetitive or makes sense with everything else. You can see the 151 is good, the 145 is good, the 135, 145, 145, even the 160 is okay. Depending on if you want to go higher or lower, these 130s might work. Excuse me. But we can tell right away this 115 is not going to work. That's not a good comp. It's much lower than everything else. It's on the second floor, one of the reasons. It probably has no view or a bad view. So we have selected our 3 sales comps. We're looking for one bigger, one smaller, and another one out of every listing in the sale. And here in the sales, we have our 3 comps. We have 3 of the same floor plan, so that will work as a bigger and a smaller and another. 145 to 135 is our ratio. We take the low number of our 3 comps, and we take the high number. Low number is 135, high number is 145. So you can either write down 135 to 145, or you can just remember it. We're going to go down and look for our listing comps. Excuse me. We're looking for listing comps on high floors that are the same square foot as the subject, that fall between 135 and 145. They could be ERs, Ps, or Cs. And since I did not find what I want in the ERs or Ps, we're going to go look in the Cs. And once again, 135 to 145, that's a good one. You can see it's 135, it's in escrow. It's a little low on the building, but it is the same square foot. They all are. This is easy to pull comps when they're all the same. So let's take this one here, that's the 21st floor. This one's the 10th floor, and this one's the 28th floor. Confirm that the square footage jives, that we have one bigger, one smaller, and another. And in this case, we have all three the same, so we are perfect. Let's pull this drop down and show selected. This will give you a quick view of the 6 comps you have selected, so you can review them to make sure that everything is in line. Bedrooms and bathrooms are similar. Close date is within our range. Square footage, you have one bigger, smaller, and another. Prices are good. We are golden. These comps are great. Let's select details. Now, we have our subject and we have our details. With the subject, remember to always check here to make sure the property is or is not listed. Now this one is currently listed. It's in escrow. It's in contingent status. So we need to print this out. We need to have this sheet for our report. Okay. We could click the appraiser BPO view, and we're going to print it out. And print to your printer of choice. Very good. So we've printed the subject's listing, the subject's tax record, and now we have our 6 comps selected. We're going to print these. And we like to print the appraiser view or the BPO quick view, if there is a BPO quick view. The BPO quick view is preferable, but it is not available yet on multi-family properties and high-rise properties and so forth. Only available in the single-family residentials and the condos. So, we have our appraiser view selected. We have our 6 comps. It's time to print these out. Appraiser view. And let's print these comps. Very good. Now we have our 6 comps. We have our MLS and our tax record for the subject property. And we are ready to start entering the information into the computer. Congratulations. Try it yourself a couple times. See how it works. Thank you.